Alrighty, what's going on, everybody? Today I thought I would try out a different format because I'll be honest, I just straight up suck at recording videos, and this sounds a lot more fun if I just kind of shit out whatever's in my mind and just kind of walk you guys all through it. So let's dive into it. So today, earlier on, I went ahead and made a Python script. Well, I went on a website called Scrapetable, and I went ahead and scraped a bunch of data. So we're going to use that. Alrighty, let's dive into it. So we're going to start with make.com. If you're not familiar, this is like a pretty big automation platform. So we're going to use a webhook for this one. There's a few ways you can upload your data, but I just kind of wanted to play around with my code. So you can see it's right here. And this is going to upload all my stuff. So let's give it a second and see. All right, so I'm going to run it right now, and then we're going to test this, wait for new data. Well, let me go ahead and rerun it again. See, there it is. And then let me go ahead and pull you over my code so you can see the actual data I scraped. So this one works like you enter in a keyword and a location. So I did Novi over in Michigan, and pretty much it gives you a bunch of locations. So you'll get like the name, the full address, and then the time zone. Ooh, I didn't even see it had the website. Okay, anyway, so we'll get the time zone. Let's see. I want to see if any of these have descriptions on them. So you see right here, doesn't really say anything. Because we could have done some pretty cool stuff with AI, like, hey, tailor this message towards these people, yada, yada, yada. But we do have types. So I want to see if that's the same for everybody. And this will be easier. Dentist. We have hygienist, implement, okay. So I'm wondering if I can use AI so that the people who just have dentist, we leave it there. But if it has like cosmetic dentist, endo, whatever the heck, orthodontist, we can implement some more stuff there. I don't know, but we'll take a look. All right, so yeah, so you have my data. You know what this looks like. Let's start playing around with it. So I'm thinking for this video, we'll do something pretty easy. We're just gonna store this in a Google Sheet, and that way it gets a little easier. But let's see if there's anything we can use to like parse this data. So let's see if there's a way to only get the stuff we want. All right, whenever I'm confused, I ask ChatGPT. So let me type this in real quick. Honestly, now that I think about it, it doesn't really matter. I might just see if there is something in the future, just because why not? I was right, it is a set variable. Let's see. Set variable. Guess you can. Okay. Yeah, this is not worth it. Okay, never mind. We're just not even going to worry about that. So let's send this straight over to an OpenAI model. So I'm envisioning we use this as a cold calling sort of thing since we already have the phone numbers. We don't have email addresses, so there's no point. So let's go ahead and create a completion prompt. So we're going to go with the completion prompt. If I remember right, these ones, they don't like have memory built into them. It's just using what you sent it. So uses less data essentially. I could also be talking out of my ass, but that's how I perceive it. All right, we don't need that many tokens for this. We'll just do like 500 just in case. Let's see. I need to move this microphone and figure out something that works. Oops. Okay, so We have system, user, assistant. The system role, that's kind of like the overarching sort of commander. Um, I've used a lot of AI models, and I used to just like text in what I want it to do and then play around and kind of break it till it works. But I find if you just enter it into ChatGPT, you're going to do way better. So I have business data that I scraped from Google. Okay, so for this prompt, I said I have business data that I scraped from Google. I want to make it so that an AI assistant is able to see the business details. Oops. And make a cold calling opening script. Give me a prompt for the system, user, and admin if need be. I am using the OpenAI node on make.com. Prompting, it's more difficult than it seems, I guess. It's just like you kind of have to know when to be specific and when to be general. It's something you're going to figure out along the way, but I don't know. You just kind of figure it out. So this is my system role. So you are a professional sales assistant specialized in creating personalized cold calling opening scripts for business outreach. You use the provided business details to craft engaging, relevant, and professional opening scripts that capture the interest of the business owner or manager. Focus on brevity, clarity, and professionalism. Perfect. So we're going to add another message. This one is the user. The user is this is where you're inputting the information you want the AI to use. So pretty much how all data works, and once you understand this, it helps you with a lot. And I shouldn't say all data because there's going to be exceptions, and there's a lot of people who are on the internet who may or may not be watching this, and they're going to be a lot smarter than me and call my ass out because, yeah, why not? So basically, when we get our fields, let's see what the prompt is actually first. Yeah, cool. So it says, here's the business information. It's got it all. Create a cold calling opening script that introduces a caller and their purpose, mentions a specific aspect of the business, offers value proposition, and ends with an engaging question to keep the conversation going. Obviously, we don't have a business, so you're going to get something generic, but in the future, there's so many routes you could do. You could have something quick in here of like what your general business generally does, or you could even have this node right here. You could have this being pulled in from like your own database about your business, and then it's going to read that information. But for the sake of this, we're just going to go with something a little easier. All right, creates a cold calling opening script that introduces the caller and the purpose, okay. So name, we want the business name. Let's actually delete this, and then who can find the name? Mr. Dr. Frank. Address. I don't know if we're going to need the address, but whatever. Could have sworn this one had phone numbers. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, nope, it does. I'm just dumb. I got that pickle brain. All right. Website. Let's see. That types. I have no idea what the types actually means. But I think we can make this work. Oh yeah, nope, I know. Types is exactly what I was thinking. Like I said, I ain't the smartest chip on the block. And then rating, let's throw that in. I'm interested to see what it's going to say for rating. Is this going to just like shit on them and be like, hey, you guys have like 0 stars, fuck you? Or is this actually going to have something like decent in there? Rating. I need to just start looking up here. I keep going down. Review count. 17. Okay. Kind of cool. And then we can do the admin prompt. This I need to work on this one a little bit more, but from my understanding, it's just like a bit more of extra guidance. It's like really honing in the message, and you can kind of copy in like additional commands. So let's go ahead, and ChatGPT was asking me to do this. So if the business type is missing or unclear, focus on crafting a generic but engaging script for a small business. Avoid overly technical language or jargon. Highlight common pain points in customer engagement. I think this is so funny though, because like we haven't even defined what our business actually is. I wonder, because I use ChatGPT a lot, if it's going to do like my whole online school community as like the thing. But oh fuck, we'll see. Okay. And then we'll have it. It's probably going to have to update multiple rows, honestly. Let's try add a row. I wonder how many people, if I scrape multiple people from my program, I wonder, let's just see. That's all we have to do. So, my drive, let's see, is there any spreadsheets I've got? Yes. Pachinki. Okay. You know what? Give me a second. I'm actually going to have to fix this. Make that contest. Okay. Alrighty. Let's just do another one. Okay, so we'll do a new sheet. We're just going to name this scraped data results. Okay. I'm going to move this over just for a second. Let's see. Nope. We're going to have to refresh this probably. Save, refresh. Okay, now we got it. And then yes, our table has headers, but we have not really put anything in there. So let's do, this one's going to be the name. We'll have the address. We'll have the rating number. And I think we'll just go with types there. I'm pretty happy with that. And then we'll do, where's our completion? I don't know. Let's just run this thing and see what happens real quick. Alrighty. Model contains unsaved changes. Okay, we'll just save it. Run once. It's not saved. Okay. Let me pull up my script real quick. Okay, data came in, got analyzed, and potentially placed. Let's see. It did work. Okay. I just used the wrong data set, but that's okay. Give me 1 second. Oops. Okay. So we have first name, last name, company name, industry, and then we do want to add in the message. Okay. Cool. Okay, let's see my maps data. Let's see. I don't know how I got all this English data. Oh, I know what I did. I know exactly what I did. Okay, there we go. Let's try this. All right, let me retry this just because I want to know. I want to use the data set that I'm like familiar with and know what's going on. That way I can actually like, you never know what's going to happen. Let's see, webhooks, that. Cool. Check the message out. Hey, this is blank from blank. I was reviewing. Oh. And there you go. That's your script. Let's go ahead and check out my Google Sheet real quick. I want to make sure. Let's double check this just to be extra sure. So if you look here, looks like I goofed up a little bit. Yep, don't see anything here. Nothing here. Okay. Let's see what went wrong. So at make.com, oops, well, that's the first one. We need it on here, scrape data results. All right, let's bring back those. So looks like my Google Sheet didn't save, whatever. That's my fault. Name, full address, phone number, rating, count, count, and then let's see, type, just in case. And then lastly, we got, let's see, I feel like I'm having a brain fart right now. Choices, message content. Oh, yeah. I'm dumb. Okay. Now let's try running this again. We'll just use the same data. That. All right, so the data came in. We had a prompt, and then it got added. Oh. Would you look at that? I got to update the titles and everything, but we have the name, address, that's a phone number, review that, and then what they specialize in. And let's make that a little bigger. All right. Hey, this is blank from blank. I was reviewing Novi Family Dentistry, and I couldn't help but notice your impressive 4.8 star rating with over 119 reviews. Congratulations on maintaining such a stellar reputation. So I work with dental practices like yours to help attract even more local patients by enhancing their online presences and streamlining appointment booking systems. With so many services under one roof, from cosmetic dentistry to emergency care, have you considered any strategies to stand out even more in such a competitive market? I mean, I did cold calling. I did cold calling. No, I'm just kidding. I actually did. I did cold calling, and I'd say it's a pretty solid starter line considering we don't have any information on my own company. So yeah, there you have it. This right here is a make sequence to create automatic cold calling openers for scraped businesses online. I will be posting this automation in my, what's it called? I'll be posting this automation in my Skool community. So it's called the Keras Automation Forge. So if you're interested, be sure to check that out. I'll have a bunch of links in the bio. But yeah, overall, if you are interested in learning how to create AI-powered applications or how to use ChatGPT in your coding or to make different business automations, I'm your guy. So I'd love for you to check me out, and hopefully I can help provide value for your business. So thank you guys so much for watching. If this was something you're interested in, please leave a like, and a subscription would also just do me wonders. I love you so much. But yeah, thank you so much, and see you in the next one.